Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited to bring to you this video because Pulsex Pulsechain is ready. Now, let me just show you guys something really interesting. So Ethereum is heading up to our predicted price area, which is 2,200. I gave two price prediction areas where I expect the mainnet to launch, and that is 2,200. That's the first target. We're less than 10% away from this Ethereum price area. And then the second area was 2,500. These are the two targets where I expect the Pulsex and Pulsechain mainnet to launch. And I came to this prediction back testing Hex, correlating that with the Ethereum breakout that we saw in 2019, right? And we're basically using past performance to predict this launch. Now, of course, guys, do take this with a pinch of salt. This is not guaranteed, right? Do your own research, etc. But this is my personal prediction, and I do believe that this will happen. It could happen next week, or it could happen the week after that. But I do think it will take place. The launch will take place before the end of April, so we can all get super excited for this launch. Now, guess what, guys? You're probably wondering why would Richard Heart wait for a full market breakout in order to launch Pulsex and Pulsechain? For those of you that are not maybe familiar with the overall market, how markets works, technical analysis, etc., just briefly, typically, regardless of the project itself, you'll notice that most projects in 2021, 2020, even 2017, they all went to the moon, irrespective of their overall underlying real world use case or value proposition that they're adding to the market or utility. Most of these projects went to the moon. Now, as you guys saw in 2022, a lot of these projects went to zero and are still at zero, right? So only the best projects, the ones with utility, the one with value, will bounce back after the bull market. Now, I personally believe that Richard Heart is timing the market, as I said to you guys before. He's been a master at this, timing the market, and obviously I expect Pulsex and Pulsechain to take off just off a bull market situation, regardless of the underlying ins and outs of the project itself, right? And that's what I personally believe that he's waiting for. So we're going to have to wait and see. Now, with that being said, many of you have been asking me, how exactly do I buy Pulsex and Pulsechain, right? Now, firstly, guys, if you do not have the direct link from a reputable source, whether that's Richard Heart himself, etc., I personally would not be clicking on any random links. The reason why is because there's going to be an abundance of phishing websites, scam websites, false airdrops, and all these scams are basically going to be flooding the market. So you do have to be careful, and be careful about the websites that you're connecting your wallet addresses to, because you could end up having your entire wallet drained if you're not careful. So be very, very careful, guys. Wait for the correct links, the right links from the source itself or from reputable sources. Number two, a lot of people have been asking me, what can I use to actually buy Pulsex or Pulsechain? Now, you could use Hex, pretty much any ERC20 token. I personally will be using Ethereum or USDC. Now, luckily, I was a part of the sacrifice, so I already have these coins. And in fact, guys, I'm going to talk about what is likely to happen in detail once this project is launched, right? And again, we have to go back. 96% sell-off occurred with Hex on launch. Now, luckily, again, great market timing. It was in the start of a bull market, so price recovered within a few days and went on to achieve 1,000,000% in 1 year, right? So we do have to be precise in our entries, which I'll be preparing all our Crypto Crew premium members for, which you can join us now to prepare for this epic launch. Click the links below, guys, to join that. In fact, before I do that, make sure you subscribe as well. Now, also, you're probably wondering, how long should I hold this project for, right? Now, some of you, I can almost, especially if you're from the Hex community, many of you are going to say, you know what, I'm going to hold this project forever, right? I'm going to hold Hex. So I'm going to hold Pulsex or Pulsechain. I'm just going to hold it forever. Again, this will be a costly mistake, as you would have seen here. Of course, prices pulled back. Yes, I do expect Hex to go back to all-time highs, but the point is, that's 1,000,000%. If you timed this precisely, you could have changed your life during this period, and then of course, snap this back up on a pullback or a market retracement. So you do have to have a game plan. You do have to have a strategy for the overall launch of Pulsex and Pulsechain. And as I said, guys, I'm getting prepared for this as we speak. Our Crypto Crew Premium members will be prepared for this massive event. If you do want to be a part of this, click the link below, join Crypto Crew Premium today, guys. And remember, nothing that you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. Join the Telegram link below, and until the next one, seize the day.